Good day, guys. Lately I've been messing around with a lot of little games here, and this is one of them, called Thronefall. It's a cute little game here in early access. Not very much gold doubloons to be able to purchase this little guy here. So I thought I would just take a break from my other stuff, jump in here, show what the game's like. And yeah, it doesn't really need more publicity actually. The game really took off, and a lot of big YouTubers have been playing everything like that. So it's kind of fun. It's a little minimalistic game. It's basically a sort of a tower defense city builder sort of game here. You run your little king on his little horse here, and you sort of command your troops and build your little city and base up and defend against waves. So it's one of those things. You have a certain amount of waves to defend against, and once you've defeated them all, you win. And what this is the campaign map. So it is early access. There's only the 4 zones at the moment, and you start over here. This is just like a little tutorial one, and then you go over here, and this one's a fairly easy zone, and you just kind of go along like this. So they're going to be updating it all the time. So far, I'm halfway through the game. I'm kind of stuck over here, but I figured I would do some videos since I can do all the missions in this area. You'll see a little bit of like a fraction up here on top of these flags. These are how many missions are in each area. So I've done 6 out of 6 here, so I've completely conquered this area. And this one is 3 out of 6, so I'm halfway done. I got kind of stuck on that. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna take a look here. Probably just do an easier one, just to sort of show the game off, and then I might do not really little guides, but just sort of show how to beat the other missions here in different videos. We'll see how much time I have. And yeah, so what happens is you run up one of these little flags. When you first get in here, there's none of these houses. It's just all built up, my land here, since I've done all the missions here. But you just run up to this guy, and then you sort of pick here to start the mission. So right down to the bottom corner here is the missions. That's where you get the 6 out of 6 here. So you got these 3 missions, which is high score 5,000. And then the other missions down here. So achieve victory is just simple enough, right? You just have to beat all the waves, and then achieve victory of 5,000. And then the rest of these are just modifiers. So the third one's achieve victory without using the bow, and then the rest are these modifiers, these mutators that make the game more difficult. But just to start, we're just going to be aiming for just the start one here. We're just going to try and achieve victory and achieve 5,000 score. So it should be pretty easy. So I'm just trying to think of the best way to sort of show the game. You start with the bow weapon, so we'll do that. And when you start each round, you can pick a certain amount of perks depending how much you've leveled up. And you can pick which mutators to make the game harder with. And what happens is you can add these mutators up, and they'll give you more high score at the end when you've defeated it. But just to keep it simple, we're just going to do the high score victory of 5,000, which should be easy enough. I actually haven't played this level in a little bit, but I shouldn't have any trouble with it. So we're just going to go with the bow, because that's pretty much what you start with. And the rest of these are just bonuses. And I think I'll just look through it and make a little set here. I think you can only pick 2, so maybe we'll just kind of keep it simple, and I'll pick some basic ones. But just so you can see a few of them here, you start with the Royal Mint, which just gives you more gold at the start of the game, and then your Castle Center produces more every single day. So what happens is during the day you build your town up, and then at night they attack, and you have to go through like 13 days or something, or 13 nights. So this just gives you more money. This one here buffs your towers, so 33% more range, 33% more damage. This one's heavy armor, so your little guy can get buffs too. So you get 350% more health, but you move 20% slower at night on your horse. Things like that. So the trick is to try and defeat these missions with these modifiers by picking the right combination of perks to try and handle it. But we don't really have to do too much into these perks, because this first level is not too difficult. So what we'll do, since you sort of start with the bow and all this other stuff is unlocked as you go, at the start of the game I think you get this one and probably this one pretty quick, the towers. So we'll just do 2 perks. Get extra gold and then extra towers, and we'll go with the bow here. Basically to do this mission without this third one is without a bow. You know what? Maybe we'll just try and tackle all three of these at once, and we'll pick a different weapon. So the bow is pretty much simple. He just stands back and shoots. And actually, I haven't used the bow in a while, but each weapon has, well, it's an auto attack thing. It attacks on its own, and then you get like an active ability. So you can see over here, the passive is fast range attack, strong against most units, but not very effective when attacking siege engines. And active, stab a nearby enemy with your dagger and deal massive damage. The lower health your victim is as you attack, the lower cooldown the ability has. So this is more like a little like assassinate sort of ability. And then if you switch to the spear, this one sort of attacks but doesn't do a whole lot of damage. But the activate heals you. And during the heal, he does a whole lot. He does like this little machine gun sort of pokey thing with the spear. And if you trigger it, if you have less than 30% health, the effect lasts longer. So he sits there and he kind of goes into this like little healing rage little thing where he pokes a lot with the spear. And then this one's pretty standard, the heavy sword, just a slow attack and it deals damage all around him. And then the active's a great big one that deals all sorts of damage. So maybe I'll show the spear. So the first mission, we'll try and do all three of these. Achieve victory, get high score 5,000, and then do it without the bow. Alright, so let's take a look. We'll just hit the play button. It's a nice little game, run on everybody's computer system. They call it a minimalistic sort of graphics. I think it's kind of awesome. So there's your little area. You can't build anywhere you want. You have to build on these little square things here. And basically, as you level up your castle, more places become available. So if you can use a controller or mouse and keyboard, but you got this little sprint you can do, and then yeah, he auto attacks if you run up near an enemy, and then you can trigger your active at any time. There's a little cooldown circle during battle, as you'll see. So this is during the day, and this is just showing you where the wave's coming from, because they can attack from different places. On this map, they can come from across the river here, and they come from the north. And I think guys come flying in from the west. So there's also human soldiers or humanoid soldier kind of things, and there's also monsters. And anyways, the game is quite cool. So the first thing you got to do is down to the bottom right is your little treasure coffer here. It's got 9 gold in it. And if you go over one of these little squares, it shows you which building you build here, and these little circles just indicate how much coins it takes. So we just hold down spacebar. He pays $3 or 3 gold doubloons, and he gets his little town hall here. And then this opens up all these other things. So we have 6 coins, and then you have to pick what to build. So the balance is: do you build defensive with your money, or do you build economy structures to get money next turn? Because if you build these mills or these houses up here, they provide you money each turn. Like I'll say in the top left, this one gives me 1 gold every turn. So if the building survives the night, then it will give you the amount of gold that it's worth. So you got to sort of balance it here. So do I build this tower for 3 gold to help me defend against these 3 units, or do I use my king on his own and then put the money in to economy to get more money next turn? So essentially, this is basically what you do. We gotta get these houses built. So we're gonna throw. We have 6 gold because of that. The first perk kind of helped us out with the extra gold, so we can get 3 houses. Alright, so we spent all our money. It's a full sort of economy start, which is always, I think, the best way to go. Rely on your king for the first few waves. And yeah, so that's usually a pretty good strategy. Try to get by with just your king here for the first couple easier waves, because the waves get harder as the game goes on. So what you do is we hold down the spacebar, and you can start night whenever you're ready. And so here he comes. So this one's simple enough, just because it is the first sword levels. It's just going to be these 3 sword guys. There's all different kind of units, and they're all different, strategies on how to take down the different units and things like that. These guys are just like sword guys. But you can see his active here. I'll heal myself, and he goes crazy and just kind of takes the guy out. So his little circle above his little head, that's the cooldown. That's how long it takes before I can use it again. So all my stuff survived, so I got another 9 coins. Alright, so your town's, your castle center provides gold, and then whatever houses you have. So for this next turn, you usually have to start building defensive units. But most likely, my king is fine again. I don't think I really have to worry about him too much. And one of the strategies is I want to get these mills going. But you focus on the economy buildings each night that's away from where they're attacking. Because if I built this mill here, it'll probably get destroyed. So we don't want to build that one, because if it gets destroyed, it's not worth anything to us. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to come back here, and I'm going to get this mill going. And then what can happen is you unlock this over time too as you level up. The mills can have different perks. So the first one is improved plow, so the farm helps. Well, the farm makes more money. This one is the little fields explode. This one is the scarecrows are like an anti-aircraft thing. And this is wind spirits, which intercept the enemy arrows, prevents them from attacking, kind of like a little shield thing. What we're going to do now is just focus on the money. So we're going to have the fields here. Each field costs a gold doubloon here. There we go. So we got a mill running. And I'm going to get the other houses going too, because I got 4 gold. We're going to go full economy build at the start, because my king should be able to handle these guys. We're going to ride out and get ready with them. So it does show you what's coming. 8 swordsmen. We should be able to take them off here. Alright, the spear also slows them. So you kind of want to get them there. So the health's dropping. When it goes below 30%, you want to trigger your heal. So there it goes, and he goes crazy with his attack. There we go. And your castle town center also attacks. Now I gotta pull away or I'm gonna die. If you die, you just respawn in like 10 seconds or something. So they got to the town center, but that's fine. Everything's gonna survive. So the full economy build's good, because I haven't used any money for defensive structure, so I'm getting all this maximum money. So now we've got them coming from 2 sides. I don't know the name of the creatures here, but this is a symbol for one of the creatures. These guys hit really hard. They do a lot of damage, if I remember correctly what they are. So this is where you really got to start thinking and planning. We got the swordsman down here, but we know the king can take them all himself. But what do we balance it with here? I can get both of these towers going, and I can also upgrade the town center. So I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to upgrade here. And then we get our next level of the city center. And then you can choose a perk for your king. So at the start you can pick between these two. This one just gives you more health points, gives you more damage, which is always a nice one to do. This one, every single morning one of these houses level up to level 2. And level 2 just provides more gold. So with basically to level up these to level 2, you have to spend 2 more gold on each one of them. So this is kind of getting you a level 2 house for free every single time, so that's pretty good. These you won't really have unlocked, but this is magic armor, giving damage to units that are attacking you and giving you more health. And then this one, auto attack cooldown is 100% longer, so he's just going to attack slower, but he does a whole lot more damage. So usually you would just kind of play it safe with this one, which I think we'll do. I feel I'm pretty safe with this. We might just do this, and then I can put a whole lot of money into everything else, because I don't really need my guy buffed up too much, I don't think. Let's try this. This might make it more difficult, but I'm not buffing my king in order to get these houses to upgrade for free. And now, as you can see, I've got all these other little square places I can put things. So what I'm going to do is probably do a tower in each spot. I won't do any kind of economy here. We're going to do this just to make sure I don't mess up right away. We're going to do that tower. And there's one here. There's a tower I can do here and a tower I can do here. So I'll probably do this one. And we just got 1 gold left over, which is okay. So this is where we're saving up so we could do this big kind of defensive splurge for this wave. And yeah, so we're just gonna launch it here. And I'm going to run up to these guys first, just to show you how much damage they do. Yeah, see, he really takes a good chunk out of me. Oh, but they're way easier than I thought to kill. The harder missions, it's way harder. So this is actually the strong wave down here. Oh, here comes the creature. But the tower took him out, and then I'm down health, so I just heal, and then take him right out. Yeah, so I didn't actually need all that, but I overestimated the enemy strength there. So it could have went even more in the economy. Well, that's okay. We got 16 gold this time, and we just need to plan our build. So now we're running into archers from 3 different sides. So what should we do? What should we do? So I'm actually fairly confident with archers coming from each side that 1 tower each should be able to do it with the assistance of the king. So we're going to throw 1 tower up here, and then I'm going to go back and continue on with the economy kind of build. I want to get all these houses rolling. They're nice and safe. You don't have to worry about these houses really getting destroyed. So you want to get these guys up producing gold as early on as you can. So I think that's all I can do. See, I can speed them up by spending 2 more gold to upgrade them. But I think I'm going to let the town center do it for free every night. And I got 7 gold left. Now here's where you can build your barracks units. And you can also build walls. So I can either build... I don't need walls this turn because they're archers. So I can build either my own archery, or I can build foot soldiers, and I think this is a good time to show sort of the foot soldiers here. So we're going to spend 4 here, and then you can pick the unit. Now this also unlocks over time. When you start, all you get is knights and spearmen, I think. But these guys are just your versatile warriors that are kind of good and armored against everything. So these guys are really good against archers. Spearmen do pretty much what my king does. It slows them down, but they're not great against ranged units. The flails do an AoE attack, and then these berserkers, they go after siege units. But you know what? I never play with the berserkers too much. I'm not too concerned about losing this one, so let's go with some berserkers just for fun. So there, we got these berserker guys. They got their big 2-handed axes or whatnot, and what you can do is you can hold down a button, left control on this one. You can grab them all, and they'll follow you around. Now by default they can't attack while they're following you around. This is just for positioning them. But when you level up your castle the next time, you can actually pick a perk that lets them attack with you. So we just kind of pick where they go, and you can do if you just hit the button again, they'll place here, and then they have their freedom to sort of walk around and attack on their own, like within the area. Or you can grab them all, and then if you hold the button down, you'll get little circles, and then they'll stand really close to these circles, so they can sort of hold their ground. You can kind of put them in a spot that will, be like a bottleneck or something like that. So these guys, I'm just going to put back here. I'm going to let them run around wherever they want, just kind of in the middle. And then we got 3 gold left, so we might as well do a tower or a mill. I wonder if that mill will survive. What's over here? Another tower. I sort of want economy, but can I upgrade this mill maybe? What do I got for gold? No, it's 4. I'm 1 gold short of upgrading the mill, because then you get more fields. Well, I guess I will do... I will get an attack from this west side eventually, so I'm just going to put a tower here just for next turn. Usually you shouldn't worry about the future waves. You should worry about economy in the one you're in. But I'm also no expert at it, so... Alright, so we're going to run the night. There. We shouldn't have to do too much. So the berserkers are already off. Yeah, this is pretty easy. The tower's going to take them all down. I don't have to do anything. So you shouldn't have to worry too much about the first few missions, because it's pretty easy. It will get more difficult even in this level once the waves start picking up. But this is like a good introductory to it. So basically one of these arrows, remember the towers are a little bit buffed too. Kill them 1 shot. So that was no problem at all. So we get all our gold, 22. So next one is these monsters. Now I can't actually remember what they do. I think they charge. They go right for the town center, I think. So this is a wave I think can really surprise you and take you out. So this is the time where you want to actually build a wall. There, so we'll do that. And before I forget, we'll move these guys out to intercept them. Alright, so I'll put them out there. And then I want to do some more economy though. Let's get all our mills working. So this time up here, this is pretty safe. So let's get this mill working. I don't need anything too defensive, because I don't expect to struggle too much. We're going to make it full economy build. And then wonder if I can get away with this mill. Can I get this guy rolling maybe? Let's see if we can. I'm just curious if these guys turn to go towards the mill, or if they go right to the castle center. I can't remember. So 8 gold left. We're doing good here. This might be a good time to build the archery. Okay, so you get a bunch of units here. You get your archers, which are your kind of standard what you think. Very large range, but very fragile. Crossbows low range, but they're armor and they do bonus damage against other archers. Hunters are very effective against monsters, and I guess they can do melee as well, but they're vulnerable to rangers. I thought they had, yeah, these guys can still shoot because they're from the archery. Let's check them out though. And then the fire archers are very handy since they do this splash damage. The ground burns and does damage over time. So they go against siege units really, but the fire really helps when they get stuck on the walls. Let's do the hunters. Alright, and then these guys can just stay behind the wall. They won't actually, they'll come out and meet it. But we got 4 gold. What else can we build? Oh, there's some houses out here. Let's get the houses outside the walls. There we go. And as you expand, yeah, you'll get more house spots. Alright, let's see what happens here. So I think it's the only thing that's coming are these guys. And I think they're going to run right by the berserkers? I'm not sure. Or are these the heavy damage guys? I get the... Yeah, they're running right by. So I'm going to try and slow them down with the spear. So everybody can get them here. Yeah, there's the hunters. They got their little bow going, and they do bonus damage against these. These are what's classified as monsters. Yeah, so that was easy. If you're not ready for these guys, they charge right in and take down your town center. So they're a bit of a pain. So we're going to start getting the challenging ones here because we got 40 units coming in here. So once in a while, each map will do a large army from one direction. So let's take a look at what our strategy should be. Probably get this rolling. I imagine I'm okay. I do want to get this leveled up here. So let's do that. Let's go for a level 3 town center. 20 gold takes a ton, but let's get it now. And then you get to pick another thing. So I can now upgrade my guy. This is the one where it's all about commanding your units. They'll fight with you, and it'll buff you and buff them a bit. And there's this one which the upgrade cost of walls and towers are reduced by 1 every night. So this is going really the long game, making all your upgrades really cheap by the last night. But the trick is they don't reduce in cost unless you first built them. So this can be, maybe this will be fun to try, because then I'll be able to really build up. Because I'm not too worried about my guy falling. Let's try this. It's going to make all my stuff cheaper every single night, whatever's been built. So that could be really cool. So that's an economy sort of build up here. I don't normally do that one. It's usually a bad idea, I find. Okay, so we got all these other things because you can start building more barracks and stuff like that. You can also upgrade the ones here and double the men that are coming out of it. When they fall in combat, they respawn here after a timer. Yeah, so what should we do here? What should we do? Should I build... I can build a little wall here. To slow them down. Well, actually, probably should let them through. We probably should just do a tower. So let's do a tower here. And then do I have another house I can do? Yeah, there we go. Perfect. So there, we spent all our money. We've got a big buff. We're going to grab these guys here and just bring them out front with us. Make sure they're ready for the big wave. This should be no problem here. So what wave we're in, you can push escape at any time and then see what wave you're on. So we're 6 out of 13, kind of like halfway done. So this is where it starts to get a little more difficult. So we're going to run the knight here. And yeah, this is going to be no problem. There goes my little army. I don't even need to go in here. They're just going to wreck them. So it definitely gets way harder than this. I'm a little practiced anyways, but these aren't very hard. So I am losing some of my units. So it looks like I am going to lose my army. So they're going to break through. Normally I would be in there helping, but I'm just going to see what happens here. See how far they make it. So I got a little berserker that's respawned. Oh, I don't actually want to lose my fields though. So we're going to run in and take these guys out before they take my fields out. There we go. Oh, I'm going to be taken down there now. So I'm going to heal without attacking just because to make sure I'm up. And then we can run in and poke at him there. So that wasn't so bad. Didn't make it very far at all. You can get really close knights, right? Where they get through and they're destroying everything and you're just barely holding on. Which is where the fun of the game comes in. So, now, here we go. So I think this one's a fairly easy wave because these are flying units. So there's 15 coming. So all you really have to do to defend against these guys is put some towers up. I got lots of gold actually, so this should be not too bad at all. And I think I'm going to do a heavy economy push this time. Let's get these mills fully going, because this mill will definitely survive this wave. So I'm going to spend money on this turn. A lot of money. And this one's going to survive too, because this will get these guys rolling. I'll get huge money after this night, and it will help the future waves. So 14 left. I should probably just do this one too. Just do full-on economy boom here. The earlier you get these economy things running, the better if you can get away with it. And then, so see, houses are in here are upgrading. So these are all level 2. They've been upgrading on their own, getting more money every time. And let's get a little bit of the defense going. I'll eventually need this guy rolling. Oh, I want these guys out here though. So everything starts getting cheaper. How much for the 3? Let's get the walls started. I'm not really too worried about these guys. Maybe I should be worried about it because I only got the 4 archers in the tower. Oh, these 2 towers. That should be alright. Let's get the wall started for next rounds here. There we go. Only 1 gold left. And you can build like another barracks in here and everything. So let's start the night. Let's see. Oh yeah, these guys aren't going to stand a chance. So this wave can get you if you're not ready for it. If you don't have archers or towers on this side, they'll just fly in. Oh, they might take down this mill too. But if you don't have an arrow, like a bow, you can't really do anything against these guys. Okay, that was easy enough though. So it was good to do that big economy boom because all the gold doubloons fly in, and it just kind of sets you up really good. So all my defensive structures are getting cheaper every single turn. But here's where it's going to get a little difficult. We have monsters coming in from this direction. This will probably not survive. A bunch of swordsmen here. What can I do? Can I upgrade these again? I can. I can really push the economy in the back. I might do that, because I got lots of money. Can I upgrade this again, or is this maxed? It's maxed. Okay. Let's really push it here. I'll go 6 here. I can't build any more fields. We'll get this wall fully built, and then I probably should get these barracks going. So we got berserkers there. Let's just grab, oh, these are they. Let's grab more hunters. There we go. And we'll build the barracks that's in here. And here I'm just going to grab, oh, I like the flail guys. You might not have these right away, but these guys do the AoE damage. Let's grab them. And we're going to upgrade it right away so I get 8 of these guys. There, so I got an army of 8 here. 23 coins left. What we'll do, because I got the economy really set. What we'll do is we'll get these towers running. Yeah, this level is going to be no trouble. Let's get all these towers rolling, because they're going to get cheaper every time. Because this, is that actually cheaper? 10? I don't remember how much it takes to make that stone. But apparently everything's getting cheaper every turn. 3, that's a 5. Yeah, see, this one only takes 3 coins to level up the tower, while the new one takes 5. So they're going to keep getting cheaper. And then we should be able to level them right up. Yeah, they're supposed to be 5 coins to level them up. And it's 3. So next night, or next day, it should only take 2. What else do we need to build? So we want to get everything going there. Let's get this guy going. I can get more berserkers. I can get more hunters. Let's get more... Did I get all the towers built? I think I did. Let's get more hunters. There we go. And I got 3 coins left. I can just boost a house. I don't think there's anything else. In the next turn, we'll start upgrading the walls and towers and stuff like that. Okay, so one of the strategies for this map is you can just grab your hunters. Grab them all. And then just kind of place them in the middle. Let these guys do what they want to do. They will leave the walls, so that's fine though. You can tell them to stay in if you want. But I'm okay with them running out. We're going to grab berserkers and stick them over here too. There we go. Let's run the night. So we got a bunch of monsters coming in from the north here. Let's just help out this side. Make sure it's all under control. Oh, I'm about to die because they hit so hard. So we're going to heal, and then we'll go crazy with our spear. Okay, we're going to leave it alone because those guys got under control. I'm going to check down what's going down here. And of course, my army is decimating here. This little white circle you're seeing is the flail damage. So yeah. Trust me, this game gets way more difficult. Just like a little intro level. And this is just sort of how you do it. Do the economy boon first. And then you'll be good to go. Because I got money just pouring in now. So we got... are these... I can't remember. Are these the flying ones? Oh yeah, I got flying guys coming in from all angles. Not worried about that. And this is where you meet the big monster siege guys. So the hunters are good at taking them down, so we're going to move them right away. Same kind of thing, stick them in the middle. I'm not worried about these guys, like the flying guys, too much. I got so many towers, I'm okay there. And these guys, oh, and the berserkers, they target them too. So we'll just throw them in the middle too. Yeah, I'm not going to worry about this at all. So this is going to be, basically I'm going to level up anything that's cheap. And see how we do. Because this is only 2 coins, so we're going to do that. I'm going to get anything that's cheap at this point. This is where that thing pays off. Everything kind of turns stone, like the stone level. This is only 4 coins. This is a massive stone wall. I'll probably do that later. And I'm going to wait till these towers get a little cheaper. What other towers do I have? This one's a cheap one. Anything that's outside here is probably only 2 coins. So that's a 3. So yeah, you just kind of look around. We're going to upgrade whatever's real cheap. It's a 4. There's a 2 there. I got tons of money though. I don't really have to worry about it. Yeah, goodness, I'm doing so well this round. I have so much money. Not sure. Let's do our economy upgrade. Why not? I could just get the troops. Let's do that though as well, and then maybe we'll just upgrade our barrackses. There we go. And then we'll grab more of these guys. Yeah, I'm pretty much way overpowered for this level now. This is how you do this first level anyways. What else do we got? 16 coins. I can upgrade this one more time. Or maybe this one out here. Nope. Well, let's just go massive amount of flail guys. There you go. Oh, they appear outside of the walls. And I'm just going to let that one ride. Oh, I can upgrade this, I guess. 5 coins. There. Throw some there. Alright. Let's see what happens here. I am not concerned at all. These flying creatures are being taken down right away. it's just gonna send like one of these siege trolls or ogres in at a time. They're just gonna get run over. So, here is a strategy to how to beat this if you're having trouble with the first level. But it does get way harder. The mutators will increase their health by triple and increase their damage by a bunch, like the enemies. So it gets really difficult. And then sometimes it'll combine them together, right? Increase damage and health. Sometimes there will be gold penalties, so you won't have much money. Oh, but here we go. Now we got a big wave coming. Is this the last one, or how much do I have left? Oh, I got several waves left. So we got one troll, we got a bunch of swordsmen. Okay, this is where it gets a little tougher. We got 3 armies coming in. So before I do much, I'm just going to move all the units kind of out. I'm not worried about keeping them behind the walls. I've got so much. Not really too worried. And then the rest of this is going to be kind of upgrading. I'm not actually worried about anything really. This is getting cheaper. These are 3. I got so much money it doesn't even matter. Let's just go for it. We're gonna have a whole fortress going here. We're getting everything stone. We're gonna stone up the walls. Oh, I forgot this one. Let's upgrade that. And then we're gonna do the main wall. There we go. And let's get, we don't need this tower, but it's only gonna cost 2. Let's get that. What else are we missing here? I've already upgraded all these. You can upgrade them another time and pick a perk. So we might do that next turn. Oh, we didn't get this guy. Goodness, once you start playing the harder levels and you come back to this, it's a lot easier than I remember. It's a lot easier. What do we do? I can start. I don't really need to upgrade these towers. I feel like I should really just keep going for the troops. Let's grab a bunch more hunters. And then let's grab these guys. I'm not even going to bother about positioning them. And then I guess I'll just... Oh, see, I'm 1 coin short there. Alright, we'll just let that ride because I don't think I need to worry about anything here. Alright, let's have some fun. And here they go. They're just going to run the guys over. I don't have much army on this side, so that might struggle a little bit. Maybe not. These guys are just going to crush them. Yeah, so this is just domination at this point. If I do another video, though, we'll go into the harder ones. I don't remember what the next mission is after this. This is completing 3 missions at once. It'll be the victory, the score 5,000, and then without the bow. Well, let's see, this side is crumbling a little bit. Oh, I'm so concerned. Okay. Oh, this side's falling down too. I'm running our men down here. This side's completely owning. Oh, these guys are sort of breaking through. Oh, these guys are coming up now because they don't have any. Alright, they're done. Oh, we won down here too. You don't even need the king. Alright, so tons of money coming in. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with all this money. I'm already at the 5,000 point thing. And then this one is a massive amount of archers and everything coming down. Just at this gate here. So we're just gonna, they're all coming from one direction. So this is nice. Because I can just grab everybody and just say, go for it. I kind of like the waves when they're all coming from one direction. You can just focus everybody. And then your king can be there and everything. So yeah, this is just more upgrade time. So here's where you can pick some towers. Now there's some key important ones to do. So here I'll do this one. And basically the tower becomes armored fortress that can shoot 2 enemies at once. And gives more health points. This is a ballista that targets siege engines and those big troll guys. Hot oil will shoot regular arrows and then pour oil around them. I never really use this one. And the support tower, tower no longer shoots at enemies. Instead it shoots healing orbs at you and your units. You know what? I've never used this one. I mean, you won't normally have this one. Because you won't have it leveled up here. But I want to see what it does. I haven't used it yet. So let's do this one though, and do this one as a normal double arrow one. I like to put this one as a siege one, because later on you'll have like catapults and stuff coming. And it can shoot both directions here. And I also usually do this one as a siege one too. But sometimes it should be, you know what, let's just do that one. The normal double arrow one. And what else do I need to upgrade? We can get this guy. We'll make him double arrow as well. And then, so these guys are all fully upgraded. And I can do this one as well. So I mean, this side is just crazy. Crazy strong. There, with all the units. Nothing else to do, 5 gold. Run the night. We should be done in no time now. Look at all the heroes. Okay, oh, there's the healing orbs. I haven't seen them yet. Little green thing flies out and heals your guy. That's kind of neat. Oh, look at this battle. We don't even need the king. I can just stand back and watch him. Oh, we got them pushed right back to where they're spawning in. Oh, and the flails are going to town. They've got nowhere to run. That was completely decimated. Oh, no. Oh, okay. And then this one, I don't quite understand the second last wave. All you get's 5 of these guys coming in. So I think this is a wave where you get a breather. Because in the harder levels, you're really kind of struggling, and this wave really helps. This little breather wave. So basically, I don't think I've ever actually done this so well. Making it look easy. Well, it kind of is once you get the hang of it, but I haven't come back and done these easy ones in a while. So we'll just kind of upgrade what we can find. This guy over here. We're just going to do the standard one here. What am I missing? I built the economy so well. Oh, we can get more hunters. There we go. Yeah, there's not really... I can build the houses, but I don't need more economy. And I haven't had to upgrade these because the town center is doing them all. I'll just get it for free anyways. Okay, so I've done this mission really, really well. So that's good to show. But it's more fun when you're kind of struggling, though. Yeah. I don't think I have anything else to upgrade. Oh, dear. Okay, well, let's run it, and then we'll go into the last mission here. Or the last wave. Because this is just going to be done in a second. Alright, that's all it is. That's like a breather wave. Later on, you do kind of need it. Okay, so here's the big go crazy wave. This is the final one. So you got 5 flying guys here, 15 flying guys here. Here's the massive army coming down from here. Here's like a medium-sized army. Another... Well, that one's pretty massive there, too. Normally you'd position your men around. But I'm so not worried. We're just gonna run it, because I can't even upgrade anything, right? Yeah, I'm not going to move anybody just to see if it's any challenge at all. Let's run it. 100 cold to spare. Usually you're begging to keep money. Oh, these guys go right for there. There we go. All the men are converging here. But they're kind of leaving up here open. Oh, see, I lost a field. Where's all the rest of the armies? Wow. I think I'm overpowered. Okay, here they come. Okay, we're definitely overpowered. Here's the flying guys. Here's the other army coming in. It's just gonna get wrecked. Oh, they're taking down a couple fields. I've lost a couple things. Okay, here's the little monster wave. They don't stand a chance at all. Yep. They're just decimated. Okay, here comes more of this army. Oh, they're attacking at the same time. Whatever shall we do? Oh, the catapults are in. Oh, we're getting a little bit of action now. These monsters are getting through. ones that kind of... Oh! Lost another field. Oh, these guys are kind of going down. Oh, because these guys ran away. Oh, yeah, I think that's it. Is that the wave? Is that game? Or is there more? Look at the little healer thing go. That's kind of cool. I've never used that. Huh. There must be one more coming down here. Because normally you're trying to hold the line at this point. Like the battle's still going on. It's not designed to win so fast. Oh, look at the army coming in. Well, I don't think they're going to go anywhere either. There, yep. I think that was the big struggle. Alright, well that's how you do the first level. The first 3 missions. With no trouble at all, really. There we go. Oh, see, my high score prior was 10,800. So I didn't beat my super high score because this had modifiers on it. Oh. Oh, I unlocked something. What's this? Level 38. You permanently unlocked a new upgrade path for your level 3 Castle Center. If you lock in a target, it receives an... Oh, okay, so that's a manual thing. So you can... Your king will just attack whatever's around him passively. But you can actually tell him to target specific units. And this will buff that. Do we get anything else cool? Oh, something else. Healing spirits. All healing effects on you and your units are... Okay, so this would buff that healing tower. And the big heal I would get. Alright. I'm not sure I'd use that one, though. Oh, I'm getting all sorts of levels. If you don't want spoilers, don't look, because I'm at level 40 now. Slow effects on enemies last 20% longer. Ooh. Or 200% longer. That's handy. And they're... Okay, so this is a big buff to that spear. To spearmen. Alright, cool. And that would be it. So that would normally, you would do this, and you would just all of a sudden, you would get 3 out of 6. This one, so victory, 5,000, and then without a bow. So the next mission is this one here. Mutator is challenge the turtle god. Enemies have 75% more health, but you get more points when you win the battle. So that's how you get more higher score. So this would be definitely different. Because the enemies just don't fall over like they were in that one. So I might just do videos walking through each one. They won't take as long as this video. Because I'll just kind of go right through it here. Because the turtle is the next one. And then you have to do the snake. Enemies drop less gold. Yeah, so you have money problems with this one. And then the last one is, it's a combination of more health on the bad guys. And this one here. Enemies deal 75% more damage. So more health, more damage. That's the really hard one. So that'll be interesting to see. But I guess I'll think about doing the videos on the other ones. And then you get 6 out of 6, and then you go over to this, and this is a brand new ball game over here. But anyways, we'll see what happens. If I do a little more videos on this one or not, depending on what I'm doing. I got lots of little games going on. And of course, got to do all the way the hunter stuff. So, yeah, thanks for checking out the video. Everybody, take care. See you next time.